The algorithm has spoken. The winning predictions are confirmed as they race towards the finish line.
Welcome to C.R.I, your trusted source for professional handicapping at Caymanas Park. I'm Ned Gunter, bringing you the complete race day analysis for Saturday, January 24, 2026. If you are finding us for the first time, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single race day breakdown. This 11 race card is loaded with value. Whiskey in race 8 is our best bet at 98%, the highest rated horse on the card. The future race is the RIMSKY Trophy in race 10, a restricted allowance 2 event worth $1.1 million, where TaylorMade leads the way at 77.5% for Jason DaCosta. Let's break down every race and find your winners. Race number 1, 5.5 furlongs, optional claiming 5-year-old and up, Division 1. We open with a sprint at 5.5 furlongs, 13 runners in a competitive field, and the veteran Dan Almighty leads the way. Dan Almighty from post 12 is the expert pick at 75.3%, Demar Williams for Ryan Darby. The 10-year-old was sent off at 4-5 last out, prominent throughout before finishing 2 lengths second to Wear Your Honor, coming back fit and ready. Briscoe at 60.3% from post 3 is the strong contender with jockey Everett Clunis. Was 3-1 favourite, chased for 4 furlongs before finishing 2 lengths second to Newland Links. Consistent performer from a favourable draw. Lady Kathara at 64.4% from post 2 with Emilio McLean for Ruan Matti. Was 7-2 favourite, led and went clear in the final 2 furlongs to beat God of Thunder by 4 lengths, coming off a win. Blinded Light at 41.8% from post 6 with Anthony Allen for Gary Griffiths was 2-1 favourite, chased for 5 furlongs before finishing 5 lengths third to Lady Kathara. Steen at 31.1% from post 5 with Ryan Lewis for Oral Hayden rounds out the selections. Finished 2 lengths third to Newland Links and 5 lengths third to Shine For Me. Dan Almighty has the class edge despite the wide draw. The Derby trainee is ready to strike. C.R.I selection, Dan Almighty to win, exacta Dan Almighty over Briscoe, trifecta had Lady Kathara and Blinded Light. Race 2, 5 furlongs straight, maiden special weight, 3-year-old. 5 furlongs on the straight for 3-year-old maidens, just over $1 million on the line, and we have 2 expert pick in this one. Dreamcatcher from post 5 is the expert pick at 67.8%. Robert Halladine for Jason DaCosta. The Burn Identity filly shows ability in her morning workouts and makes her debut here. DaCosta first-timers always command respect. Mopay at 64.6% from post 1 is the second expert pick. Radish Ruman for Richard Azan was sent off at 8-5 last out, led for 5 furlongs before finishing 4 lengths third to Bigger Boss, showing improvement with each start from the rail draw. Wataguan at 42.4% from post 4 with Tajay Suku for Christopher Pierre. Finished 5 lengths third to Darwin and 9 lengths fourth to Unkunali, coming back fit. Queen Majesty at 19.9% from post 3 with Jordan Barrett for Edward Stanberry. The strike while it's at filly may need more time to develop. Delta Gamma at 2.1% from post 2 with Tyrese Anderson for Richard Azan rounds out the selections. Was very slow at the start, finishing 15 lengths 7th to TaylorMade at 32-1. 2 expert picks separated by just 3 points. Dreamcatcher gets the slight edge for the DaCosta debut factor. Consider boxing these 2. C.R.I selection, Dreamcatcher to win. Exacta box Dreamcatcher. Add Mopay, trifecta. Add Wataguan. Race number 3, 5 furlongs straight, restricted allowance 3, 5-year-old and up, non-winners of 4. 5 furlongs on the straight for restricted allowance 3, and Indestructible comes in at 94.6%. This is a strong pick. Indestructible from post 5 is the expert tit at 94.6%. Radish Roman for Philip Elliott. The 5-year-old was 5-2 last out. Chase the lead before finishing 4 lengths fourth to Galopin de Velas. Coming back sharper with Roman aboard. Everything aligns. Dream to Reality at 76.7% from post 2 is the strong contender. Dane Dawkins for Sacklin Roman was 8-5 favourite. Chase and led 1 furlong out to beat Crypto Girl gamely, coming off a win. Player Fear at 74.7% from post 1 with Demar Williams for Anthony Nunes was 9-1 favourite, well outrun early before finishing 11 lengths, fourth to Oro Oro. Better expected from the real draw. Bushfire at 63.6% from post 3 with Tajini Siku for Anthony Smith was 5-2 favourite, led and went clear 2 furlongs out to beat A Breath of Fresh Air by 1 length. Another coming off a win. A Breath of Fresh Air at 56.9% from post central with Jai Mandison for Philip Lee rounds out the selections, was 45 favourite, prominent before leading 1 furlong out to beat Bobby Too Bad by a neck. 94.6%, that's exceptional. Indestructible with Roman aboard is the key anchor of your card. C.R.I. selection, Indestructible to win, strong tick. Exacta, Indestructible, over Dream to Reality, trifecta at Playfair and Bushfire. Race number 4, 7 furlongs, restricted allowance 5, 4-year-old and up, non-winners of 2. 7 furlongs for restricted allowance 5, and we have 2 expert picks at the top. Roaring Kitty from post 2 is the expert tick at 73.6%. Ryan Lewis for Ian Prasad. Finish second to Pretty Brown Thing and second again to Joyful Surprise. Consistent placer, ready to graduate. Papi Uso at 69.6% from post 3 is the second expert pick. Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes. Chased in the final furlong, finishing 4 lengths second to Thousand Treasures. The Nunes factor keeps this one honest. Slam Sharp at 56.4% from post 9 with Shane Ellis for Michael Marlowe. Showed early speed, chased in the final 2 furlongs before finishing 4 lengths second to Princess Chris. The wide draw is a concern. Sensational at 54.9% from post 1 with Omar Walker for Alfred Brown. Chased 2 furlongs out, finishing 8 lengths fourth to Joyful Surprise. Feeling Free at 44.9% from post 4 with Shaheen Garden for Peter John Prasad. Rounds out the selections. Was 12-1 prominent for 4 furlongs before finishing 2 lengths fourth to Prince Kazir. 2 expert picks separated by 4 points. Roaring Kitty gets the slight edge, but box these 2 for your exactas. C.R.I. selection, Roaring Kitty to win, exacta box, Roaring Kitty, and Papi Huso, trifecta add Slam Sharp. Race number 5, 5.5 furlongs, optional claiming, 6-year-old and up, Division 1. 5.5 furlongs for optional claiming, 11 runners, and the Hot Dancer stands clear at 90.3%. The Hot Dancer from post 4 is the expert tick at 90.3%. Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes was sent off at 4-5 last out, led and was hard-ridden to beat Workout Crew by 1 length, coming back fit with Roman aboard. Wilson at 58% from post 2 is the strong contender. Paul Francis for Adrian Prince was 3-1 favourite, led and went clear early before failing to finish 7 lengths sixth to Hit and Run. The 11-year-old veteran is coming back fresher. Legal Bomb at 56.2% from post 5 with Eric Arton for Barrington Dawes. Showed late speed, finishing 2 lengths second to Sipping on Sunshine at 34-1. That was a career best effort. Sky Rizzy at 54.1% from post 1 with Philip Parchment for Donovan Plummer was 19-1 loss out, chased for 3 furlongs before finishing 14 lengths fourth to Whiskey, coming back fitter from the real draw. Ruby's Light at 41.7% from post 6 with Emilio Maplin for Greg Fedel rounds out the selections. Was 6-1 outpaced before finishing 8 lengths third to Design Diva, 90.3%. The Hot Dancer has the class edge. The Nunes trainee with Roman is the clear play. C.R.I. selection, the Hot Dancer to win. Strong pick, exacta the Hot Dancer over Wilson, trifecta at Legal Bump and Sky Rizzy. Race number 6, 5.5 furlongs. Optional claiming, 6-year-old and up, Division 2. Division 2 for the optional claiming at 5.5 furlongs. 11 runners, and Linstead Market leads the way. Linstead Market from post 2 is the expert pick at 72.6%. Christopher Bamdeen for Patrick Fong was 17-1 last out, led for 4 furlongs before finishing 9 lengths fourth to Design Diva. The speed is there. Expect better from the inside draw. Money Box at 64.2% from post 4 is the strong contender. Radish Roman for Adrian Prince was 13-1, well outrun early before finishing 8 lengths fourth to Bella Bella. Xylophonic Steel at 61.6% from post level with Siobhan Townsend for Kahiri Tucker was 92 favourite, led and went clear for 2 furlongs out to beat Money Mus by 1 length. Coming off a win, but wide draw is a concern. Bad Investment at 54.2% from post 9 with Emilio McLean for Cashbird Kadwa Singh was 13-1, led for 5 furlongs before finishing 6 lengths, fourth to Tiger Amelia, coming back fresh. Little Groovy Thing at 47.2% from post 1 with Abigail Habel for Oralda Chin rounds out the selections. Run evenly wide, finishing 5 lengths fourth to Rum With Me. The rail draw helps. Linstead Market has the class and draw. Back with confidence. C.R.I. selection, Linstead Market to win, Exacta, Linstead Market over Money Box, Trifecta at Xylophonic Steel, and Bad Investment. Race number 7, 4 furlongs straight, restricted allowance 5, 5-year-old and up, lone winners of 2. The 4 furlong dash, a pure speed test, and Beliza Gris leads the way at 78.2%. Beliza Gris from post 5 is the expert pick at 78.2%. Garvin Harris for Patrick Lynch was 3-2 favourite, looked fit, and was prominent for 6 furlongs before finishing 3 lengths fourth to Racola. The shorter trip suits today. Dancing Aviator at 58.2% from post 9 is the strong contender. Abigail Abel for James DeCosta was 6-1, led for 4 furlongs before fading to finish 19 lengths, 6th to Racola. The good draw should help. Share de jour at 45.3% from post 2 with O'Neill Scott for Lewis Richards was 65 favourite, run evenly before finishing 2 lengths fourth to Ruby's Light. Coming back fitter, Silent American from the USA at 43.3% from post 1 with Richie Shakes for Stephen Todd was 25-1, run evenly before finishing 4 lengths 7th to Prince Kazeri. Shadow of a Doubt at 20.9% from post 4 with Nicardo Carr for Lennis Shim rounds out the selections was 5-1, chase for 3 furlongs before finishing 5 lengths fourth to Coalition. Beliza Gris has the class edge at 78.2%. The Lynch training is ready to break through. C.R.I. selection, Beliza Gris to win, Exacta. Beliza Gris over Dancing Aviator, Trifecta add Sheer de jour. Race number 8, 5 furlongs round, Claiming, 3-year one and up. 5 furlongs on the round for high-level Claiming, just over $1 million on the line, and this is your best bet race. Whiskey from post 2 is the expert pick at 98%. Radish Roman for Adrian Prince. This is your best bet of the day. Was 8-5 favourite, led and went clear 1 furlong out to beat Bob the Build at Gambley, coming off a dominant win with Roman aboard, the highest rated horse on the entire card. Justin Big Time at 89.7% from post 3 is the strong contender with Demar Williams, was 45 favourite, run evenly before finishing 3 lengths 6th to Generational. Coming back fitter, James at 72.7% from post 4 with Bebito Harvey for Michael Spencer was 72, looked fit and was prominent before finishing 2 lengths 5th to Warsaw. Rejected Raja at 57.4% from post 1 with Garvin Harris for Marlon Henderson was 3-1, looked fit and chased throughout before finishing a head second to Generational. Strike Smart at 29.1% from post 6 with Johnny Mandison for Fitzgerald Richards rounds out the selections, led in the final stride to beat Money Slam by a nose back in July. C.R.I. selection, Whiskey to win, best bet of the day, Exacta Whiskey over Justin Big Time, Trifecta at James. Use as your anchor in all your multi-race wagers. Race number 9, 5.5 furlongs, optional Claiming, 5-year-old and up, Division 2. Division 2 of the optional Claiming at 5.5 furlongs, 13 runners, and this is a spread race with no expert pick. Proceed with caution. Miss Linton from post 13 leads at 59.4%. Ruchi Shakes for Robert French was 4-5 favourite, prominent for 4 furlongs before finishing 4 lengths, fourth to Newland Links. The wide draw is a concern. Tapping in at 53.8% from post 4 with Romaine Garden for Barrington Dawes was 4-1, led and went clear 2 furlongs out before finishing 3/4 of a length, second to Rum With Me. The Love of God at 43.9% from post 5 with Shane Richardson for Oralda Chin was held up before running on, finishing half a length second to Little Groovy Thing. Blue Persuasion at 43.1% from post 10 with Omar Simpson for Michael Marlowe, finished 5 lengths fourth to Dan Almighty and 3 lengths fourth to Wear Your Honor. Consistent. Mo Aviator at 31.6% from post 8 with Anthony Fraser for Ricardo Brown rounds out the selections. Finished 4 lengths third to Leading Lad and 5 lengths third to Cruising Aged. No expert means no standout 5 horses within 28 points. Box the top 3 or leave this out of your pick sequences. C.R.I. selection Miss Linton to win, exacta bots Miss Linton, and tapping in trifecta, spread the top 5. Race number 10, 6 furlongs, the RIMSKY Trophy, restricted allowance 2, 3-year 1, done winners of 2. The RIMSKY Trophy, the feature race at $1.1 million, 6 furlongs for 3-year-olds, tailor-made from post 4 is the expert pick at 77.5%. Jerome Ennis for Jason DeCosta was 1 to 2 favorite, led and went clear. 1 furlong out to beat Given Thanks by 2 lengths. Coming off a dominant win, this is a quality filly. Fernando at 69.3% from post 6 is the strong contender. Radish Ruman for Anthony Nunes was 92, showed early speed before finishing 7 lengths third to Wee Jumming in the 2-year-old stakes. Better expected. Moan Lal at 66.8% from post 5 with Tajik Siku for Richard Azan was 4 to 5 favorite chase and went clear 1 furlong out to beat For My Love by 8 lengths. Coming off a win. Uncle Nally at 62.7% from post 8 with Tevin Foster for Robert Pearson was 3 to 5 favorite, led and went clear in the final 2 furlongs to beat Moan Lal by 3 lengths. Coming off a win. Victorious Lynx at 56.3% from post 3 with Javanil Pattison for Lawrence Fremantle rounds out the selections. Was the favorite, chased and led in the final strides to beat Moped by a head. Consistent. The feature has depth. 5 horses above 56%. Tailor-made has the class edge for the Costa. Sarah's selection tailor-made to win. Exacta tailor-made over Fernanda. Trifecta add Moan Lal and Uncle Nally. Race 11, 6.5 furlongs. Maiden condition race, 4-year 1 and up. We close the card with a maiden at 6.5 furlongs. 14 runners, and we have 2 expert picks virtually tied. Smoking Tom from post 1 is the expert pick at 54.7%. Robert Aladdin for Christopher Pearson was 4 to 1, chased for 7 furlongs before finishing half a length second to Laurie, coming back fitter from the rail draw. Lauren's Secret at 52.1% from post 2 is the second expert pick. Radish Roman for Patrick Lynch was 9 to 5 favorite, chased before being outrun in the final 2 furlongs, finishing 9 lengths second to Kusime. Abe at 49.2% from post 6 with Adrian Powell for Lydia Anglin. Finish second to Secret Sensation and 1 length second to Skill at Arms. Ready to graduate. Runaway Bay at 43.7% from post 11 with Garvin Harris for David Leeson was 4 to 1, led for 6 furlongs before finishing 6 lengths fifth to Laurie. The shorter trip might suit better. Baby Grey at 41% from post 9 with Emilio McKean for Araldo Chin rounds up the selections was 45 to 1. Mid-pack early before running on to finish 3 lengths third to Laurie. Could improve at a price. 2 expert ticks separated by less than 3 points. Smoking Tom gets a slight edge from the rail box, the top 2. Sierra's selection Smoking Tom to win, Exacta box Smoking Tom, and Lauren's Secret, Trifecta Ad Abade and Runaway Bay. That concludes your Caymanas Race Intelligence Breakdown for Saturday, January 24, 2026. Key takeaways, race 8. This is your best bet race. Whiskey at 98%. Radish Roman aboard for Adrian Prince. This is your anchor race, the highest rated horse on the card. Race 3, Indestructible at 94.6% with Radish Roman for Philip Elliott. Strong pick. Race 5, The Hot Dancer at 90.3% with Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes. Another strong pick. Race 10, The RIMSKY Trophy feature with Tailor Made at 77.5% for Jason DeCosta. Race 9, this is a spread race with no expert pick box or avoid. Best bet, Whiskey in race 8, 98%, best bet of the day, anchor of your card. Indestructible in race 3 at 94.6%, strong pick. The Hot Dancer in race 5, 90.3%, strong pick. Multi-race strategy, use race 8 with Whiskey as your main anchor at 98%. Key Indestructible in race 3 and the Hot Dancer in race 5. Key tailor-made in the feature. Spread in race 9. This is an exceptional 11-race card with 3 horses above 90%. That kind of debt creates real value. Play smart, manage your bankroll, and let our C.R.I. selection guides your exactas, trifectas, and multi-race wagers. If this helps your betting, hit the subscribe button. Drop your picks in the comments. Good luck and see you at Caymanas Park.